Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look at our weather week ahead here on ArklaTexHomepage.com. And of course, we have some activity in the tropics. In fact, very, very busy in the Atlantic Basin right now. As far as close to home, we are watching a disturbance, which is expected now to become a depression during the next 24 to 48 hours. You can see it over the south central Gulf of Mexico right now. It is going to slowly work its way towards the west-northwest. Futurecast has it making landfall very close to Corpus Christi as we look ahead to Friday morning. And then that what's left of that system will move across the southern and central sections of Texas into the Big Bend area as we work our way into Sunday afternoon. This particular path would result in minimal impact on the Arklatex. Might see a slight increase in rainfall chances Friday, Saturday compared to what we would see if it wasn't there. So again, minimal impact as far as this possible depression and its effect on our weather here in the Arklatex. And just show you some of the other models. Each one of these lines represents a different model. You can see pretty good agreement on a South Texas landfall. We have one renegade that does send it back up towards Sabine Pass, but again, pretty certain that we'll see this again move well towards south and not really pose much of a threat to the Arklatex. Where we will see a threat, of course, is with Hurricane Florence. Here's the latest from the Hurricane Center as far as where Florence may be headed. It looks like it approaches the Carolina coast, then slows down, makes a little bit of a left turn, and then heads into South Carolina. So the models have shifted a bit to the south here during the past 24 hours, and it is going to be a slow mover, so the Carolinas will be under the gun for some flooding potential, obviously, as this system makes its way inland. And again, with these hurricanes, if you're inland, it's not necessarily the wind that's so much of an issue. That's obviously going to be a big concern along the coast, but the slow movement of this system is going to result in some, again, very, very heavy rainfall totals. Very impressive satellite loop of Florence. Maximum sustained winds have declined to 125 miles per hour as it is now a Category 3 hurricane moving towards the northwest at around 16 miles per hour. So still moving at a pretty good clip. It is expected to slow down during the next 24 hours. Here at home, we still have a disturbance here across the southern sections of Texas. Most of the rain, again today, has been confined to the coastal sections of Texas and Louisiana, although we are beginning to see some of that activity work its way into East Texas and Toledo Bend country. That could continue to work its way to the north here during your Wednesday evening, so keep that in mind if you have some outdoor plans here this evening. In fact, if you look at Robin's Toyota Futurecast, you can see the model does show the activity approaching from the south, but will decrease as we go through the nighttime hours tonight. Tomorrow, we're looking at more sunshine in the mix here, resulting in warmer temperatures. We have seen a little bit of sunshine mixing with the clouds today, resulting in a little bit warmer temperatures. We'll see even more tomorrow, so it will get even hotter, and we'll keep a slight chance for the rain in the forecast for tomorrow, but it won't be much. Going through tomorrow night, we'll see a partly cloudy sky across the region with any rain across the area wrapping up during the evening hours. And then Friday, you can see again possibility for the stray shower thunderstorm, but even Friday coverage not that impressive as most of the rainfall will hold off until perhaps Friday night, Saturday. And again, rainfall potential, again, nothing really too heavy as we take you through the next 4 days here into Sunday. You can see latest run of Futurecast showing rainfall totals basically a quarter of an inch or less across most of the Arklatex, with perhaps a little bit higher totals due to the rain that we have right now across the southern sections of the area. Temperature-wise, warmer will be the theme. Lows tonight, pretty close to what we had last night in the upper 60s to low 70s. You can see the 68 in Texarkana, 70 in Shreveport, 70 degrees also in Marshall. And daytime highs tomorrow will be warmer once again and back to normal. 87 in Texarkana, 91 in Minden, 90 in Shreveport, and 90 also for the high temperature in Marshall. As your 7-day forecast shows, that's just the beginning of this warming trend. We'll see 92 for Friday, 93 for Saturday, and then mid-90s heading into the middle part of next week with 94 for Monday, 95 for Tuesday, Wednesday. Nighttime lows also well above normal in the low to middle 70s. Keep in mind at night we should be in the mid-60s this time of year, so we're almost 10 degrees above normal by this time next week. In Texarkana, you're looking at numbers also that will be warmer, looking at 87 tomorrow, low 90s for the rest of the 7-day period. Nighttime lows in Texarkana also will return to the 70s with lows in the low to middle 70s. And in case you're wondering when is it going to cool down, models hinting at a pretty good cool down by the end of September. 27th, 28th, 2 weeks from now, we could see temperatures dipping into the 50s for lows and 70s for daytime highs. A little taste of fall could be on the distant horizon, although that's still a ways out. At least the first time models have been hinting at that. So nonetheless, it looks like drier and hotter the theme in weather for most of the next week.